Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Safety Systems, a 65-inch 4K television, a top-of-the-line Sonos soundbar. That's what someone I know put in their home a couple of weeks ago, and now their living room looks and sounds like a home theater room. Safety Systems can get you ready for football season without breaking your bank account. Safety Systems. Call them for all your home theater AV equipment needs. They are fantastic. All right, want to remind you that we have an overtime segment coming up today at sportsource.tv. Follow me on Twitter at sportsourcetv, and I'll tell you when that thing's posted. We're going to talk about Evan Berry on offense, Tyler Bird, should they move him to defense. We'll talk about a second package for the backup quarterback, whoever that might be. Lots to come in our overtime segment today. I also want to remind you, coming up this fall, spend your weekends with us. Actually, I could put another one up there. Fridays from 4 to 5, Will Overstreet and myself will join Jimmy Imes and John Wilkerson for the Pigskin panel again on 990 and 99.1 Sports Radio WNML. And then Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. we'll be on Fox 43 with a game day preview, game day kickoff show right there, Sports Source kickoff. And then the Sports Source is always year 15, Sundays at 11. WATE 6, that's what you're watching right now. Okay, let me show you some numbers here. You heard people talking about injuries last year. Wow, it seems like I've never had this many. And then you had other people saying, it happens everywhere. Well, last year Tennessee did lead the nation. Phil Steele, who always does the numbers-filled, fact-filled guide, came out with this a couple weeks ago. Most starts lost to injury in 2016. Nationally, Tennessee lost 52 starts. That is number one in the country. Syracuse lost 50. Oklahoma was good, and they lost 44. Eastern Michigan 43, SMU 42. In the SEC, Florida had the second most. I keep hearing, well, Florida had injuries too. Yeah, they lost 14 less starts to game. That's starts for the season. That's a pretty big difference. I mean, just from number 1 to number 5, you had 20 more injuries. Everybody else is in the 30s. You're in the 50s. Just that was a remarkable season.
Florida's injuries were late in the year.
Late in the year, yes. And the LSU game, they did a great job of getting around it. But what Tennessee had was
and the compound
incomparable to anybody else.
Some of your lost starts were guys who weren't starters to begin with, so you were down there to third and fourth string guys.
True. Okay. And then the next graphic we got here, I thought this was interesting. I got to credit Will Shelton over at GameDay on RockyTop.com. Love the stuff he finds interesting stats. In 2016, how many Power 5 teams, and there are 65 total, who were favored in at least 6 games, never lost to an underdog? 4. That's it. Georgia Tech, your opponent, Paul Johnson, was one of them. Nebraska, Penn State, and USC. So when you hear people say, well, he loses games he shouldn't, they all do. Most coaches do. I thought that was interesting. That's a great stat. That surprised me. And Chuck, I'll finish with you very quickly. You got about 20 seconds on this. Butch Jones, 27-6 as a favorite at Tennessee. 27-6 as a favorite. He's covered the spread as a favorite better than anyone in the conference other than Missouri. Does that surprise you, the gambling man down there?
Yes, it does. It really does, because Tennessee's road record under Butch Jones has not been all that impressive. But the fact that he has won those many times as the favorite, and Tennessee, opened at 4 over Georgia Tech, and I believe now it's 3. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
All right, I want to say thanks to all these guys, and also next week is our all VFL show. So if you want to be able to see all those Vols on this set, you want to wear these tomorrow when you're looking at the eclipse. You don't want to ruin your eyesight and miss out on the Sports Source. We'll see you next Sunday at 11, right back here on Channel 6.
The Sports Source is brought to you by Fast Brain. Shadow boxes come with a lifetime guarantee.